On behalf of the Massachusetts Dental Society and Yankee Dental Congress, I would like to welcome you to the 12th Annual ASDA District 1 Student Debate. My name is Dr. Mary Jane Hanlon, and I am the president of the Massachusetts Dental Society. I was once in the shoes of a student doctor when I was a student at Tufts University, and there was no debate on any issues back then when I was in school. And I will tell you that I was so excited when this event was finally planned and executed by the Dental Society. I do think it is critically important for students of our profession to see the issues that they're going to be walking into that are on the horizon. So there's no better way that I think that we have of showcasing the talent that our students have, and in addition to understanding some of the current issues, their research is critically important for them to do in order to stay abreast of what's really happening in the industry day to day. Today, we have a better understanding of some of these issues, but we have a lot on the horizon, and the past year certainly reflects how much things can change in a very short amount of time. You are the future of dentistry, and the MDS is here to support you in any way that we can throughout dental school and after you graduate. Please challenge yourself to become involved and stay involved in the process. What you learn in leadership is what you can use for the rest of your life. But before we begin the debate, I'd like to take some time to present our 2021 Yankee Award winners. First, a huge congratulations to our friend Dr. Jack Mooney on the Etherington Award. The Etherington Award recognizes dentists of New England who have dedicated much of their professional lives to the big, high ideals and objectives of organized dentistry. Dr. Mooney, congratulations on this award. Next, I'd like to congratulate Dr. Ronald Freed on the Clinician of the Year Award. This award recognizes an ADA member clinician who supports Yankee Dental Congress as a volunteer. The prize is a $1,000 scholarship in the clinician's name to the dental school of his choice. Thank you so much for everything you've done, Dr. Freed, and congratulations. Up next, I'd like to congratulate Jennifer McKeon on the Elizabeth A. Baer Achievement Award. The Elizabeth Ann Baer Dental Assistant Award is presented yearly to a dental assistant who has contributed significantly to both the Massachusetts Dental Assistants Association and the Massachusetts Dental Society. To be eligible for this award, the assistant must have a minimum of 10 years of cumulative membership in the Massachusetts Dental Assistants Association and 10 years cumulative years of practice as a dental assistant in the dental profession. Congratulations, Ms. McKeon. Next, I'd like to congratulate Sarah Crow on the Hygienist of the Year Award. This award is given to a dental hygienist that Mass Dental Hygiene Association votes on for outstanding service to his or her profession throughout the year. This year, congratulations, Sarah, on this outstanding achievement. Next, I'd like to congratulate Dr. Tracy Portnoff, one of my classmates and a fellow D97 member of my class, on the John Golden Award. This award was established to recognize volunteers who may already have served in several core committee chair positions, including general chair, and who continue to return to Yankee Dental Congress each year to help out on a significant level and display long-term loyalty to the quality of Yankee. Congratulations, Dr. Portnoy. Next, I'd like to congratulate Dr. Stephen McKenna on the Armin Nalbad Award. This award recognizes Yankee Dental Congress volunteers who devote a significant amount of time to Yankee with minimum formal recognition. They must have played an active role in Yankee for at least 5 years and must not have served in a position higher than core committee chair. Congratulations, Dr. McKenna. We're so proud of you. Next, I'd like to congratulate Laurie Samuels on the Vivian Shapett Award. The recipient of this award is a spouse, partner, or a guest of Yankee Dental Congress volunteer. The recipient must have volunteered a significant amount of time to Yankee consistently for a number of years and received minimal formal recognition for that effort. Congratulations, Mrs. Samuels. You have been an outstanding contributor for so many years. We thank you for all of the things that you have done. Next is Mr. Peter Ganji on the Volunteer Award for Auxiliaries. The recipient of this award is a Yankee Dental Congress volunteer who is an assistant, hygienist, office personnel, or a lab technician. The recipient must have volunteered a significant amount of time to Yankee consistently for a number of years and receive minimal formal recognition for that effort. Congratulations, Mr. Ganji. Next up is going to be our Leadership Academy graduates. Congratulations to the following individuals for graduating from our program. Sarah Georgeson, Maritza Morel, Scott Herlick, Georgiana Chamberlain, Hiroe Ohiyama, Anna Gabrielle Benjacek, Julian Basha, Brenda Burkell, Rihar Junjunwala, Chelsea Perry, Ali Muftu, Melissa Torres, Helen Nguyen, Z Sun, and Caleb Tam. Congratulations to all of you for taking the step towards leadership in organized dentistry. We really appreciate your contributions, and we know you're going to be doing more for us in the future. Next, I want to congratulate the 2021 10 Under 10 award recipients. The 10 Under 10 recognition program highlights changing demographics and the impact that new dentists are having on practice settings. To qualify for this honor, dentists must have graduated from dental school within the past 10 years, be current MDS members, and have made a significant contribution to the profession, their community, or organized dentistry, or all of the above. A call for nominations was sent to MDS member dentists in the fall and solicited on the MDS website and e-news. Nominations were reviewed and final selections were chosen by the MDS membership committee in November. Congratulations to the following award winners: Dr. Christopher DeSeza, Dr. Irina Dragon, Dr. Kimberly Hart, Dr. Jasmine Kedkar, Dr. Vasiliki Maselli, Dr. Pinopoli Pani, Dr. Shirasi Cavalli-Rayo, Dr. Tyler Sanslow, Dr. Allison Selinger-Schamberg, and Dr. Garrett W. Wingrove. And I'm just going to say I did the best I can with all of your pronunciations. I hope I did not mess up your name, so please forgive me if I did. Next, I'd like to congratulate the Matthew Boylan Award for 3 dental students. The Matthew Boylan Scholarship Award was established by the Massachusetts Dental Society and Eastern Dentist Insurance Company, a member of a former MDS Executive Director, Mr. Matthew Boylan. The scholarship is granted to a student who has distinguished himself or herself in the area of organized dentistry in the community while enrolled in the DMD program. This year, the scholarship is being awarded to 3 individuals. Congratulations to the following award winner: Joseph Abissi from the Boston University Henry M. Golden School of Dental Medicine, Richard Shen from the Harvard School of Dental Medicine, and Shannon Walsh from Tufts University School of Dental Medicine. Congratulations to all 3 of you. Well deserved. Next is the recipients of our 2 new student scholarship awards. I apologize, I fumbled over those words. So we obviously have 2 brand new scholarship awards this year, and I would like to congratulate Elena Carrington from the University of Connecticut School of Dental Education on the EDIC Lamont McNeil DDS Educational Impact Scholarship, and Chloe Eisenhower from the University of New England College of Dental Medicine on the EDIC James B. Hanley DDS Legacy Scholarship. Congratulations to both of you. Congratulations actually to all of our award winners. It is now finally time for me to stop talking and for me to introduce Ms. Aaliyah Osaran, ASDA District 1 trustee, to kick off the final round of the 12th annual ASDA District 1 student debate. Aaliyah, take it away.
Hello and welcome. Thank you so much, Dean Hanlon, for that introduction, as well as your leadership and support throughout this year.
Thank you.
As Dean Hanlon mentioned, I am the current District 1 trustee for the American Student Dental Association. I'm also a 3rd year at Tufts University, and I'd like to start off the student debate by thanking our judges this year. Our judges serve as guest board members for the Massachusetts Dental Society. So thank you so much, Dr. Daniel Gonzalez, Dr. Jasmine Kedkar, Dr. Anisha Payanda, Dr. Tyler Sanslow. And we'd also like to extend a special thank you to Janine Avery, who without it, we certainly would have not been able to organize this event. This event was organized in large part thanks to the District 1 advocacy team, including our vice chairs, Lauren Branscombe from UNE, Rataja Doggett from Tufts, Michael Chan from Harvard. And I'm very pleased to introduce my co-host for the student event, the District 1 ASDA Advocacy Chair, Rachel Harris. She's a third-year student at Harvard, and she accepted this position prior to the COVID outbreak. We've seen her and her team pivot gracefully as we address this, and no year has been as controversial for the dental world as well as the world in general. So I'm delighted to share the stage with you. Rachel?
Thank you so much, Aaliyah. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to the Yankee Dental Congress 12th Annual and first virtual District 1 Student Debate. Today's debate is actually the final round of our dental school debates. Throughout January, we had 3 preliminary debates between 5 District 1 dental schools plus a pre-dental team. In those preliminary rounds, dental students debated about Medicare expansion to cover dental services, dental school clinical graduation requirements, and increasing the use of teledentistry. Here's a recap video from those debates.
Welcome to the ASDA District 1 Dental School Debate.
It is so important for the future members of our profession to learn how to see both sides of a critical, weird, challenging issue. It's important to learn how to present your case and how to debate with grace.
You will debate against discipline-based numerical clinical bias.
Are 2 important paradigms that assure the delivery of proper oral health care.
You don't lose sight of what the patient needs and what's most important for them.
The dental profession is facing all kinds of interesting dilemmas.
Affirmative team, please debate in favor of expansion of Medicare to cover dental services.
Studies have shown that toothlessness, for example, is more common among low-income seniors.
Rise of COVID-19 in early 2020, the Medicare system has been abused with the growing medical costs of sick Americans.
A survey conducted by the Bloomberg School of Public Health noted that under 40% of dentists accept Medicare.
So we need real sharp dentists like yourselves to be able to lead us through that.
You saved the date for Saturday, January 30th, beginning at 3:15 p.m., where we will be able to watch our finalists debate.
Thank you so much to all the students who debated and the behind-the-scenes supporters. Dentistry is a self-regulating profession, and it's important that we critically examine and discuss controversial issues or new changes that arise in dentistry. Our 2 highest scoring teams from those preliminary debates, Joe Montesano and Sophia Yang from Harvard School of Dental Medicine, and Mayan Schmidt and Utsav Cheth from the University of Connecticut School of Dental Medicine, join us today for the final round of the debate. The debate focuses on Instagram dentists and will be broken down into 4 sections: opening statements, cross-examinations, rebuttals, and closings. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Let's get this debate started.
The prompt for today's debate is as follows. Social media and networking sites allow users to share photos, videos, and thoughts. Many dentists showcase their work, including patient photos, on social media. Posts can be used as a means of marketing with the goal of attracting new patients. Posts can also be used to influence new dentists. Harvard, you will be the affirmative debate in favor of dentists sharing their work on social media. UCONN, you will be the opposing team. debate against dentists sharing their work on social media.
All right, and with that, let's start. Affirmative team, you have 3 minutes to make your opening statement.
Thank you, UCONN, for engaging in another discussion with us today, and to all of the judges for being here. In our brief time, we shall argue in favor of dentists sharing their work on social media, given its economic benefits, broad reach in patient education, and easier access to networking and continued education. With a burden of increasing dental school debt of nearly $300,000 on average, social media offers an effective way for people to advertise for their dental practice in a cost-effective way. A UK study shows that dentists benefit from a larger return of investment from advertising through social media than other means. Social media is eco-friendly and is not restricted by confines such as business hours and physical space. A 2013 economic and statistical analysis shows that businesses received a statistically significant increase of 13.5% in profit after using social media platforms as advertisement. Online activity was found to be a key driver of customer lifetime value in businesses, which in dentistry can be translated into attracting long-term patients and establishing better continuity of care and patient outcomes. This clearly demonstrates the ADA's principle of beneficence and benefits both the providers and the patients.
In addition, a Harvard study from 2015 showed that social media posts by dental providers improves oral health literacy and outreach to the community. They also suggested that seeing the work the providers perform may help patients make more informed decisions about who they would like to choose as a provider, aligning their values and desired treatments based on what they see posted. Not confined by physical location, social media posts are also more inclusive and can easily reach marginalized communities. Social media may also serve as a tool to extend the standard of beauty beyond characteristically white features within the dental context. If dentists actively post images of treatments done on people of all racial and ethnic groups, we have the great potential to increase marginalized group representation on these posts, making dentistry more inviting and hopefully more easily accessible to all. In addition, social media has been shown to help normalize a wide variety of dental procedures and may relieve dental anxiety in those who view these posts before coming in for their treatments, again demonstrating beneficence. Finally, providers posting their work on social media has a great number of practical applications for educating and attracting future dentists. A 2019 study out of Saudi Arabia showed that both dental students and dentists use social media to facilitate learning clinical skills, communication, and networking with practicing dentists. This is particularly useful when providers post case series and show the steps of a procedure through an evidence-based lens. Although research is currently sparse, we can conceivably imagine that the service may help spark early interest in the field among younger individuals as well. Because 91% of mobile internet users access social media on a daily basis, we can also argue that these posts can help increase representation among underrepresented groups in dentistry, which is a just concern we ought to promote very strongly for the field as it benefits patients down the road.
Opposing team, you have 3 minutes to make your opening statement.
Good afternoon. While social media has some amazing applications, there is no place for social media within the field of dentistry. As members of such an important field, we must hold ourselves to a higher standard by not engaging in the dangers of social media. The use of social media allows the public population to remain informed or misinformed. Social media serves as an outlet for the spread of misinformation, as evidenced most recently with the spread of COVID vaccine misinformation. As dentists, it is important for all information to be evidence-based. Using social media as a platform for the spread of dental information can result in the accumulation of misinformation. I do not think we need to further explain why misinformation in a dental context is so dangerous. Once information is posted on social media, there is no way to permanently erase it. Social media users can share, repost, and even reinterpret information or work that has been posted by a dentist. In cases where information has been reinterpreted, it can often be reinterpreted inaccurately and associated with the name of the original dentist. A 2020 MIT study found that falsehoods are 70% more likely to be retweeted on Twitter than the truth, and that misinformation reaches people 6 times faster. In addition to social media perpetuating the dangerous spread of misinformation, it can also damage a dentist's professional image. Social media enables dentists to post content freely, which often leads to an explosive comment thread and can even turn into harassment and cyberbullying. Members of Facebook groups such as Dental Hacks and Tomorrow Tooth have testified with various news agencies that these posts perpetuate sexism, racism, and harassment by dentists. The use of social media by dentists poses danger in terms of patient consent and HIPAA violations. In the US, there have been several cases where physicians or dentists have made comments about patients on social media. Unfortunately, many of these situations have resulted in disciplinary action that could otherwise be avoided. In October of 2019, a dental practice in Dallas paid $10,000 to settle social media disclosure of patients' protected health information. Moreover, a study found that 656 health professionals on Twitter disclosed protected health information. 12.6% of them included the treatment timeframe, 2% included patients' names, and 46% mentioned a clinical scenario identifiable by patients' family and friends. And what's worse is that 6.5 were still viewable after being deleted. The use of social media by dentists creates a fake perception among patients that they will be receiving a cookie-cutter smile. Dentists are more likely to post their successful work, while failures and challenges in smile restorations are never published. For instance, Smile Direct Club, who has a large presence on social media, has had countless class action lawsuits due to patient dissatisfaction. While we understand that there are some pros to social media, it is clear that the risks outweigh the benefits. Thank you.
Opposing team, you have 1 minute to cross-examine.
Hi, so my colleagues mentioned that the use of Instagram for dentists or social media in general would increase the patient pool in terms of diversity. And I was just wondering if they had any statistics to show that it helps with diversity. Again, another question I have for my colleagues is I would love to know if there's a legal mechanism in place that will hold the dentist accountable if they happen to give wrong advice online to a patient. And then lastly, my colleagues mentioned that, social media offers a larger return in investment. And my question to them is about the role of a dentist. Is the role of a dentist to save money, or is the role of a dentist to prioritize the care of their patients?
Also, I would like to mention that education promotes more evidence-based dentistry, where you're listening to an expert rather than the evidence-based dentistry.
Affirmative team, you have 1 minute to cross-examine.
Hi, so you mentioned that social media kind of defeats the purpose of having a high standard. I wonder why social media is automatically considered a lower standard. It's a newer standard. It's a newer method of conveying information. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're put under a lower standard. Also, you mentioned the COVID vaccine movement. I think that's extremely interesting because the COVID vaccine has been promoted through social media by healthcare workers getting the vaccine and taking a picture of themselves getting the vaccine and posting about information about the vaccine that is beneficial to the public, that is correct, and that can be spread just as fast as misinformation. And also, you mentioned the issue of racism in this country. And that while that's very sad, the issue of racism has persisted for 100 years before social media even ever existed. Joe?
So as a final note, social media isn't going anywhere. It's part of who we are now, and we have to learn to work within it. The ADA has guidelines on their website to deal with this, and we ought to hold professionals to these standards.
Affirmative team, you have 3 minutes for your rebuttal and closing.
Okay, so first, our colleagues noted that there's the issue with statistics of diversity, and we do agree there is no good statistics on this yet. And we believe that increasing the use of social media to help promote marginalized groups of people and show people of color on these websites would be incredibly helpful in, one, getting that research, and two, supporting these marginalized people to get more access to care. Also, you asked about legal mechanisms in place holding dentists accountable for wrong advice. That's sort of a non-issue for the topic that we're talking about right now, because we're not advising dentists to provide advice over social media. We're talking about them showing their work over social media, and that does not confer advice to these patients. Finally, you mentioned that evidence-based dentistry is good, but not on social media. And the goal of social media, we believe, is to show other procedures to educational professionals so that they can learn how to do it by continuing to do their research. If they're able to continue to do their research beyond just what's shown on the video, as we expect them to do, not take the video and turn it into practice, it's able to further improve their practice by seeing something they hadn't seen previously. Sophia?
The problem with traditional advertisement also is that when you have limited amount of money and advertisement that costs money, you're going to advertise to the wealthiest, and that perpetuates the cycle of advertising to the wealthiest and having them to pay for more care and thus get more care. Traditional advertising perpetuates the culture surrounding stereotypes of the perfect smile for celebrities instead of everyone. As eloquently put by Mary Otto, the American culture has made perfect teeth a status symbol on traditional media, feeding into the toxic misconception that dental care is a privilege rather than a right. Due to the large out-of-pocket fees, marginalized populations cannot afford the perfect smile, thus perpetuating low self-esteem, in many cases internalized racism that leads to negative self-identification and racialization. Especially with orthodontics that's seen on television, patients may seek out alternatives such as Smile Direct Club as more affordable options, causing potential malocclusion and demonstrable harm. This betrays the ADA's principle of non-maleficence and justice. Social media offers the alternative view that dental treatment can be and should be accessible to everyone. Social media may also help promote diversity for both pre-established standards of beauty and representation in clinicians, inspiring more minority students to pursue careers in dentistry. It has been shown to establish rewarding professional relationships and mentorship opportunities between students, providers, and young aspiring dentists. Social media is already an inseparable part of our ever-growing online presences. Its wide reach will bring valuable patient education to hard-to-reach marginalized communities and promote preventative care, along with allowing patients to see the results of practitioners may be able to achieve before visiting the office. Thank you.
Opposing team, you have 3 minutes for your rebuttal in closing.
Just to quickly touch upon something that my colleague just mentioned about that this is about not giving advice necessarily on social media, but more about sharing work. I just want to point out that on almost every social media account that a dentist has, the comments are flooded with questions asking for advice, and the dentists always respond to them. Anyway, over the course of this debate, we've discussed the use of social media by dentists. Although we acknowledge many of the considerations that our colleagues have raised, it is our position that the use of social media by dentists poses a significant danger to patients, trainees, and clinicians. My colleagues have argued that sharing one's work on social media is a good way to promote one's practice and educate patients and colleagues. However, the spread of misinformation that occurs during this process negates the potential benefits that social media has to offer. All of the benefits of social media that our colleagues mentioned can be fulfilled through approved medical or dental forums. Moreover, many dentists have websites where they can provide information, educational resources, and showcase their work in a way that will not be exploited. Social media can be detrimental to the dentist's image, which in turn can ruin the image of the profession as a whole. In 2013, OBGYN Amy Dunbar turned to Facebook, writing the following post. So I have a patient who has chosen to either no-show or be late for all of her prenatal visits and ultrasounds. She is now 3 hours late for her induction. May I show up late to her delivery? It goes without saying that this post was completely inappropriate and unprofessional.
But what's worse is that this post perpetuated a common thread by other healthcare professionals who added fuel to the fire by further defaming their patients to the point of harassment. Dr. Dunbar received significant disciplinary actions and it completely destroyed her reputation as a respected physician. Without social media, this would have never happened. Social media can also significantly affect the mental health of the dentists. When a person uploads a post, they are likely to seek validation by likes from others. This applies to dentists as well. Due to the chronic stress that is already associated with the profession, social media can further increase this stress. And there are numerous studies that prove that the increased stress can have detrimental effects on the quality of care of the dentists. How can we as dentists provide the best care to our patients if we can't even take care of ourselves? Until we have the regulations to vet out the misinformation and legal issues that are associated with the social media that will continue to be used to perpetuate false information and inappropriate rhetoric. As such, it is a dangerous tool that will ultimately harm our patients more than benefiting them. Thank you.
Thank you, affirmative and opposing teams, for your convincing arguments. And thank you to everyone in the audience for joining us today. I hope you have a better understanding of just how nuanced dentists using social media can get. While the judges tabulate scores, we'll hear from our sponsors and raffle off some prizes.
Hi everybody, so my name is Janine Avery and I am the Member Engagement Coordinator at the Massachusetts Dental Society. So our judges are going to now go and deliberate the results. And while they do that, we'd like to take a few minutes to thank our sponsors for today's event, Creston Oral-B and EDIC, the Eastern Dentist Insurance Company. We have a quick video from Creston Oral-B that we'd like to show to you now.
Welcome to the ASDA District 1 Dental School Debate. It's with pride that Creston Oral-B is able to maintain this great tradition through their sponsorship. Along with you, we value this experience as a way to enhance your dental education and have a little bit of fun and spirited competition along the way. Hi, I'm Dr. Cindy Stegeman. I'm a Scientific Relations Manager for Creston Oral-B, and I cover all of your schools. I've met many of you already and hope to meet many more in the near future. I'm thrilled to highlight our newest innovation, the Oral-B IO. To pay the sponsorship for the ASDA District 1 debate, I had to request the funding from my manager. When he asked me why he should be paying for a bunch of dental students to debate each other, I knew I had to make an argument for a debate. I made it in 3 points, with a little help from a group of people who are a whole lot smarter than I am. Let's take a look at the first point, debate is good. Lending his support for this point is best-selling author Tom Clancy, who said, "A lively discussion is usually helpful because the hottest fire makes the hardest steel." Dr. Mirda reminds us that winning has a value for ego, but participation has a value for life. And Chris Hitchens provides his insights when he said, "Time spent arguing is, oddly enough, almost never wasted." And then I came to my second point. Debate teaches important life skills. From Stephen Gould, we learn the most important tactic in an argument, next to being right, is to leave an escape hatch for the opponent so that he can gracefully swing over to your side without an embarrassing loss of face. Alik Ice teaches us the key to holding a logical argument or debate is to allow oneself to understand the other person's argument, no matter how divergent their views may seem. And good advice for all of us to follow comes from Amit Kalantri, who says, "Question the opinions, don't question the facts." And then finally, I presented my third point. Debate makes us better people. Craig Ferguson shares his wisdom when he says, "I think in our desire to create a better America, we have to have civilized debate in this country, and not just yelling." We can all benefit from the instructions of Joseph Joubert, who says, it is better to debate a question without settling it than to settle a question without debating it." And finally, Desmond Tutu may have given us the most compelling reason for tonight's debate. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. So how did I do? Well, he agreed. I paid. Let the debate begin. Thank you again for your time, and I look forward to seeing you virtually at one of our upcoming events.
So thank you very much to Preston Orlby. I now have a short message from our second sponsor, EDIC.
Hi everyone, I'm Michael Cooper. I'm a 2007 graduate of Tufts. I'm a general dentist in private practice in Whitensville, Massachusetts. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about EDIC. But before that, I'd first like to congratulate all the Matt Boylan Scholarship recipients. I would also like to congratulate the EDIC sponsorship winners from UNE and UCONN. You were selected by your schools for these awards, and it's quite an accomplishment. Congratulations. So what is EDIC? Eastern Dentist Insurance Company provides dental malpractice insurance, which is also known as professional liability insurance. Basically, this is the insurance you need to protect yourself and the dentistry you provide. EDIC is unique from other companies because we were founded by dentists and are still run by dentists today. EDIC is different from our other competitors because we only service dentists, no other types of professionals. Since we are owned by our dentists, our proceeds go to supporting dental societies and dental schools and helping sponsor events like today's debate. At EDIC, you are truly our colleagues and not just clients. Dentistry is a unique profession and has very specific challenges. It's always better to have colleagues by your side to help you through these challenges. There are so many ways to stay involved with organized dentistry. EDIC was actually born out of the Mass Dental Society. I'm proud to say I'm an active member of both my state and local dental societies and encourage you to remain involved and active as well. So how did I get involved with EDIC? It started when I was in dental school, like you. I took part in focus groups and attended EDIC courses, and I was asked to become a member of EDIC's first Young Dentist Advisory Group. I know some of your classmates are part of that group right now. The YDAC is a group of dental students and new grads which help EDIC understand and address the needs of younger dentists. I served as the liaison from this advisory group, the EDIC Board of Directors. During that time, I was so impressed with how concerned the board of EDIC was with the needs of dental students and trying to find out new and innovative ways to help young dentists in any way they can. It really showed me that these are our colleagues and not a bunch of pencil-pushing insurance guys. They had a true understanding of what we were going through and what our needs are because they've all done it themselves. I've been proud to be a member of the EDIC Board of Directors for the past 4 years. EDIC has really helped me in my career in many ways, as a student, as a new grad, now as I mature through my career. When I graduated, like many of you, I had enormous student debt and I had no income. EDIC offers $50 policies for the first year after graduation and then discounts for the first 5 years after graduation. This was a huge savings for me as I started my career. But aside from the discounted rates, the value of having EDIC was incredible. There are so many resources that help me on a day-to-day basis in my practice. EDIC provides free CEUs and webinars on really important topics that help me in my practice. They also have a ton of clinical resources. Something I found really helpful when I was starting out were EDIC sample consent forms. I didn't know what procedures I needed consent forms for, or what they needed to say, but EDIC has templates on their website that are easily downloaded, and it made it so easy to incorporate that into my practice. It really made me feel protected. Another great benefit that EDIC has is their 24/7 claims hotline. First off, whenever you call EDIC, you get a live person. There's no pressing 1 for this or 2 for that. You actually get to speak to a real human being. So there's always someone available to answer a question or if you find yourself in a bind. When you're in school, there's always an instructor there to help you out. But once you're in the real world, you're often on your own. It's going to happen to you. What do you do when a patient refuses x-rays? What do you do when a burr breaks in a patient's mouth and they swallow it? What do you do if you spent weeks, visit after visit, doing wax-ups and try-ins for a gentleman's denture, finally getting exactly how he wants, have it finished, deliver it, he absolutely loves it, it looks fantastic, fits great, only to have his wife come in 2 days later and say it looks like a clown and demands their money back. What do you do in these situations? Ask me how, I know. But it's so valuable to have someone there to be able to pick up the phone, call EDIC, and have them walk you through exactly what to do and keep yourself protected. I hope you never get sued, but on average, most dentists get sued once in their career. You can be the best dentist in the world and still get sued. There are a lot of crazy patients out there, and if you haven't met them in your clinics, believe me, you will. That is why it's important to have a trusted partner like EDIC. They have so many resources to prevent you from being sued in the first place, but even more importantly, they have the expertise and dedication to protect you if you do get a claim. Because of all these resources, I really feel being with EDIC has made me a better dentist. I look forward to welcoming you all as colleagues. Dentistry is an incredible profession, and I hope you love it as much as I do. Good luck in this final round of the debate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, EDIC. So while the judges are still deliberating, we're going to take some time now to hand out some raffle prizes. So for coming to the event today, you have all been entered into the raffle randomly. You will get randomly selected for a prize possibly today. So we have about 10 prizes to give out. I'd like to thank Crest and EDIC for providing today's raffle prizes. The two prizes are either a Oral-B Genius electric toothbrush or a $25 Amazon gift card. So I will now be randomly selecting 10 lucky winners to win the award. Okay, so our first winner is Amy Parado. So congratulations, Amy. Everybody will be emailed and contacted if you want a prize today. So I'm just calculating our second winner. Congratulations to Barry Chan. So Barry, you also won an award, a prize, raffle prize. Okay, so our third winner is going to be Adam Elmosa. So congratulations, Adam. Just randomly selecting, so I apologize for the moments in between announcing. So our next winner for a raffle prize is Hannah Cooperman. So congratulations, Hannah. We will contact you about your raffle prize. Next up, we have Camilla Flack. So congrats to Camilla. We have a couple more prizes to give out. So just one moment while we calculate. So the next raffle winner is Christine Kim. So congratulations, Christine. Next, we have Nihal Shah. I apologize if I mispronounce anybody's name today. So congratulations to Nihal. So the next raffle prize is going to Robert Woods. So congratulations to Robert. And now we have the next raffle winner will be Darshan Patel. Congratulations to Darshan. And we have one more prize to give out. So we're just gonna get one more raffle winner today. So the last lucky raffle winner is Camille Manicarios. So congratulations to the 10 raffle winners. So I think the judges might still be deliberating, so we'll just give them one moment while they do that. And then in the meantime, we will just give them a moment, and then we will announce who has won the annual debate.
Thank you so much, Janine. We are ready, everyone. We have got a winner. First of all, I want to say on behalf of everyone that is here, the MDS, and all of the First District states and societies, congratulations to all of the schools. You did an outstanding job, and this was a very close debate. So both UCONN and Harvard did an outstanding job, as you've heard this afternoon, but I want to congratulate the team from Harvard for making the win. So congratulations. If we were all together, we'd be all giving you a standing ovation, but in the meantime, we'll just have to use our hands to clap for you. So congratulations, guys. Well done. Great testimony, great debate. And, you know, I'm sure that you have all made us think a little bit more about social media. First of all, thank you everyone for attending today. The debate has not only been outstanding, but the entire Yankee event has been outstanding. I want to thank the entire Yankee planning team. You guys have done an amazing job for our first virtual event. Everything that you put together was, bar none, raised the bar on virtual events. So thank you on behalf of everyone that attended. It's been a great experience, and I have no doubt that we'll have hybrid events as we move forward. Don't forget your classes are open until March 1st, and that there's still content available for you to peruse. So if you're looking to get your credits done for your accreditation, your certification for your license, please make sure you take advantage of that. And then with that, I will bid you all a very good evening. Thank you so much for attending, and thank you so much for supporting Yankee Dental 2021. Good night, everyone.